Hey everyone, this is TJ from Own the Moment, back with another video. Today, what we are going to do is walk through the challenges and more specifically, the Cool Cats Challenge. So this will not be a strategy show. Justin and I will be talking Cool Cats strategy on our upcoming podcast. So keep an eye out for that across all the podcast platforms. It is Own the Moment NBA Top Shot Podcast. Also give us a follow on Twitter at Own the Moment NFT. Okay, let's get into the video. So what we have here today, we're just going to do a logistical walkthrough of the Cool Cats, help you guys understand what it is so that as you listen to our strategy podcast, you at least have the foundations of how the challenge works. And we'll also talk about this new Master Cool Cats Challenge, which we just heard about today, and I think adds a lot more appeal to the Cool Cats Challenge in general. So here I am on the NBA Top Shot homepage. We can see that the Cool Cats is being advertised, but is currently sold out. And there will actually be Cool Cats arriving to people, I believe, tomorrow. They had done a raffle style this time. And so if you entered the raffle and happen to be selected, you will get access to a Cool Cats pack tomorrow. So hopefully you guys were able to secure those. And there are still going to be plenty more to come. So you can see here, 11,334 will be released tomorrow, and then there will be more to come from there. So when it comes to the challenges, in order to navigate there, you can go up to collection in the top right. It's actually not that intuitive to get the challenges, unfortunately, but you go up to collection in the top banner. You can either click on it and access that way, or you can get the drop down to work. You got challenges here. Let's go to active challenges. And what you'll see here is that there are two active challenges. We have the Metallic Gold LE Challenge 16, a little bit more of a higher end expensive challenge that is expiring in the next 2 days. And then we have the Cool Cats Challenge, which we still have over a week left. So still early in this challenge, but we will click on this and take a look at the Cool Cats. So there are a number of challenges within Top Shot. I think there's been 50-ish so far in the history of Top Shot, and each challenge is different, but it follows the same format. There will be a certain number of moments, and the goal of the challenge is to collect each of those moments. And if you own each of those moments by the expiration of the challenge, you get a special reward. And that special reward is in the form of some sort of unique, special, rare moment. So when we're looking at the Cool Cats specifically, there are 10 moments as a part of the challenge. If you complete the challenge, you get the reward, which is a Luka Doncic Cool Cat card. Sorry. So what are the 10 moments that are involved in this challenge? So we can see here, it breaks down into two sections. So there are 5 common cards. As you can see here, I have already collected the 5 of those. They're relatively affordable out on the marketplace. And then we have the 5 Cool Cats. And the 5 Cool Cats are John Collins, Tobias Harris, Devin Booker, Derek Jones Jr., and Rui Hachimura. Again, goal here, relatively simple. Collect these 5 common cards, collect these 5 Cool Cats, and let's take a look at what we're working with in terms of the prices. Again, we're not going to get too much into the strategy talk on this one. We will do that in the upcoming podcast. So if you're interested in that, and we've got good old Top Shot. Okay, seems like, okay, here we go. So John Collins going for a lowest ask of $270. All of the Cool Cats are currently in this range. I believe they're all somewhere in the 200 to 300. Tobias Harris, 294. Devin Booker, 394. He's going as the most expensive, which is not terribly surprising because he's the highest quality player. Derek Jones Jr., 285. And Rui Hachimura, 280. So you can see it's not a cheap endeavor to complete the challenge, but if you are able to, you will have all 10 of these moments. You will get a Luka Doncic card at the end of the day. One thing that's worth noting is that There are 5,000 of each of the cool cats. So you can see the 5,000 LE. What this means is that there's 5,000 of each of these that will be minted. And so that also means that the maximum possible Luka Doncic's would be 5,000. Now, it will not get anywhere near that, because in order for that to happen, it would have to be the same 5,000 individuals that own all of the cool cats. That's certainly not going to happen. We'll get more into the podcast about how many Luka Doncic's we think are likely to be completed by the end. And the big news today, so hopefully we understand this individual Cool Cats challenge, right, with the reward of Luka Doncic. But what we heard today is that there's actually going to be a Master Cool Cats challenge, which is quite interesting. So you can see this is called Cool Cats Challenge 1. What this implies is that there will be Cool Cats Challenge 2, 3, 4, etc. We're not sure how many. And as each of those new challenges, Cool Cats challenges, come up, there will be new Cool Cat moments introduced. And what it sounds like is that as a part of the Master Cool Cats Challenge, you will be required to collect all of the Cool Cats across all of the different Cool Cats challenges, including the rewards. So for those of us that are looking to play a little bit of a longer term game, this is definitely an intriguing wrinkle and something that Justin and I are going to dive into on the podcast. We're still digesting this information. We're going to be discussing it offline, and we should be coming to you guys with episode 3 of our podcast in the next 24 to 48 hours. Okay, that's all for today. Hopefully this helps you guys understand logistically how to compete in the Cool Cats Challenge. I'll give ourselves one last plug. You can go ahead and follow us on Twitter at OwnTheMomentNFT. You can find our podcast, Own the Moment, and NBA Top Shot podcast across all of the podcast platforms. And we will be coming to you shortly with some more strategic Cool Cats content. Thanks, guys. Catch you next time.